Hello, thank you for joining today's executive webinar session on digital contract management in this digital age and introductions to EBA, Enterprise Business Process Automation Platform. My name is Kevin Devejoğlu. I'm the Managing Director of Bimser International. Today with me, I have my colleagues, and we will be showing you how you can manage your contracts digitally with no paper in this digital age. Today with me, I have my colleagues. I have Sam Porla with us. Sam and Porla, my colleagues, they will be showing EBA and contract management on a high level. Sam is our pre-sales software engineer in our engineering team, and Porla Desai is also a pre-sales software engineer in our team, and they will be showing us both EBA platform and contract management application built on EBA platform. And we'll be demonstrating you how you can manage your contracts with no need of paper digitally. Okay, great. So let's start with some general introductions about who we are and what we do. I'll introduce you Bimser International on a high level, and then I'll also talk about EBA platform. This is the platform where we develop digital contract management application. And then I'll talk about contract management application on a high level, and then I'll hand it over to my colleagues, Porla and Sam. Let's get started. As Bimser International, we are based in New York, and we are an enterprise software publisher since 1998. We help organizations adopt digital transformation and simplify the business processes in this digital age. We have global presence while we are based in New York. We have presence in Middle East, Europe, and we are active globally. We are technology partners of various organizations such as SAP, Microsoft, Sage, Acumatica, and other organizations that are complementing our technologies. Since 1998, we've been developing these products. These are our own proprietary enterprise software products. EBA is the platform that we'll talk more about today. That's our enterprise business process automation platform. It has workflow and document management capabilities. We have BEAM, that is our enterprise asset and maintenance management software. It helps companies manage their assets, machinery, equipment, cars, trucks, buildings, and you can manage your periodic, preventive, and predictive maintenance operations. UDMS is a quality, risk, audit, performance, and compliance management software. It helps companies comply with many different standards digitally, such as ISO, SQL, ERC, IATF, and many other quality management standards, and regulatory requirements can be addressed and managed with the help of UDMS digitally. Ensemble is a business process modeling and performance management software that also generates balanced scorecard for your organization's health and performance levels for you to make managerial decisions. We also have a contract management application built on EBA platform, and I'll talk more about this platform in a minute. We have Synergy. Synergy is a content services platform that's basically a true cloud workflow and document management and business process automation platform. You can consider Synergy as an upgrade of EBA platform, since that's truly cloud system works and runs only in cloud as a multi-tenant operating system free, server free business process automation platform. These numbers show since 1998 how many projects we have delivered. More or less, these numbers also show how many customers we have. We have more than 2,000 customers and more than 2 million users using our systems on a daily basis. We have many reputable references using our systems. We work with 3M, we work with Ford, Henkel, we work with Hyundai, Bridgestone, Western Alliance, and many other reputable companies, organizations, and institutions that are using our systems, and they need to automate and digitize business processes. Great, so that was the introductions to our organization, Bimser International, on a high level. So let's talk about platform before we talk about contract management a little bit. As I mentioned earlier, EBA is an enterprise business process automation platform. We've been developing EBA since 1998. We have more than 500 corporate clients, more than 1.5 million professional users using EBA on a daily basis. Right now, on EBA, there are more than 50,000 business processes running, digitized and automated in many different industries. EBA runs on cloud, it runs on-premise servers. It is a web-based system, so you can access your business applications from anywhere. It is permission-based. It is secure. It has encryption capabilities. It has multi-factor authentication capabilities as well to make sure we get the job done. There are also notifications, reminders, and escalations available on the platform. In a sense, EBA is a low-code, no-code business process development environment. So without knowing any coding, you can develop most of your business processes. You can digitize and automate them. Moreover, there is a native mobile application of EBA that runs on Android and iOS devices, tablets, smartphones. Not to mention, EBA also runs on laptops and desktops. You can access the system with your credentials. EBA is a certified SAP solution that's also listed in SAP's store, SAP's marketplace, available for SAP using organizations. Regardless of what SAP ERP system you have, you will enjoy the benefits of EBA to digitize and automate your business processes integrated with SAP. Our integrations has been checked and certified by SAP officials. So that is why we are listed on this marketplace as a certified SAP application. You can find EBA in SAP's App Center marketplace when you search for EBA anytime you like. That's your contents. EBA as a platform has advanced integration capabilities. It integrates with ERP systems, CRM systems, manufacturing execution systems, smart sensors, and many other enterprise-level software systems. As long as the software system is a modern software, we can integrate to pull and push data. The goal is to basically help you automate and digitize your business processes. You can also have an integrated management system in place, and you can avoid double entry. So once you enter the data in one of the systems, then it will be also available on EBA. Or if you enter in EBA, then it will be available on your ERP system, CRM system, or another enterprise software system that you are using. EBA is vertical free. We've been developing EBA is a vertical free system by design. So we've been implementing EBA in many different industries: aerospace, automotive, manufacturing, energy, oil and gas, pharmaceutical, medical device, healthcare, and many other companies in many different industries. They've been enjoying the benefits of EBA since it's easy to use, it is user-friendly, and it has the low-code business process development environment for those who do not know how to code. They can still develop applications on EBA's low-code environment. EBA has modules. It has a modular structure. There is workflow module, there is document management, the cost management module, capture module, and executive dashboard module. These modules are independent and interdependent. So they also work as standalone. They also work together based on your needs, your business requirements, and your expectations. My colleagues, Sam and Paul, will be showing you in a minute in our live demo environment, but on a high level, in our workflow module, we have a low-code business process development environment where you can use drag and drop technology that we have to design your forms and flows. When we look at any business process, it is actually consisting of two parts, form and flow. So in our low-code business process automation platform, you can design your forms and you can design your forms without coding. In addition, there are approvals, delegations capabilities in the system to take control of business processes. There are also notifications, reminders, and escalations. These capabilities are also available on the platform to make sure you are getting your job done, you are reminding your team members, so you are staying on top of each and every single business process that you have. There is a flow history, an audit trail in a way. So it shows that how the business process is actually running, who has been reviewed it, who has been approved it. We can see all these in this audit trail, in this flow history. There are many different business processes that have been digitized and automated on the platform. All the management, inspection management, expense management, change management, training, purchasing management are some of them. But I will talk about contract management in a minute as our focal point as to how you can manage your contracts digitally on ERP platform in this digital age. Document management and records management modules are designed to help you manage your documents. Those documents can be PDF files, Word files, audio files, and other files, regardless of what format or what type of document it is. In this secure environment with permissions and rules in place, you can store, retrieve, and manage your documents anytime you like. In a way, with the help of this module, you are creating your corporate memory and make the documents available for those who are having the permission in place on the platform. On the workflow module, you are digitizing and automating your business process. So workflow and document management modules are very complementary to each other. Capture module is designed to automate business processes. It has OCR capabilities, optical character recognition, so that you can digitize and automate your business processes. Typical examples will be accounts receivable, accounts payable automations that we have been digitizing and automating for many different organizations, so that you can reduce email traffic, you can reduce the need for paper, and you can digitize and automate your business process with the help of capture module. In the executive dashboard module, you'll have a chance to have your KPIs in a visual environment. We design the dashboard the way that you like it, with bar charts, pie charts, tables, maps, and many other visual tools, so that you can see your KPIs in a simple and visualized way to be notified and to be able to stay on top of your corporate performance. And we'll talk about contract management application. Is our focus today. Contract management application is an application built on EBA platform that's powered by EBA. And what it does is a vertical free application, contract management, that helps companies create, communicate, update, and deliver contracts digitally. It is vertical free, meaning you can use it in any industries. You can manage vendor contracts, customer contracts, NDAs, subcontractor contracts, professional service contracts, simply any type of contracts on this application. In addition, this application has the capabilities for vendor as well as customer portal needs. So independent from your ERP system, but integrated with your ERP system, you can use this application as a portal as well. Some of the benefits of the application: you can have a better vendor and customer relations with the help of this application, because you'll be able to stay on top of your contracts. The terms, details, the progress can be managed on the application. So you'll be notified with regards to the progress you are having. You can reduce and manage risks, business risks on this application. You'll be exposed to a lot of data for you to make managerial decisions, and it'll be a very helpful tool for you. You can improve your record keeping capabilities in your organization. Most of the time we see contract management is a challenge for organizations. You are actually executing the contract. After a while, it is a challenge for companies to find the contract, retrieve the contract, share the contract with related parties. So it is actually simplified and digitized on this application to help you manage your contracts easily. You can track your contracts You can track your contract performance as to make sure promised performance has been delivered. Also, you can follow up the renewals. That's another challenge that we see all the time in the marketplace. What is the renewal time of the contract? And who needs to be notified can be managed easily on this application. You can keep all your contracts in one place. You can actually manage buy side as to vendor relations, also sell side, customer relations, customer contracts as well on this application. You can manage your costs with contracts. You can manage your sales prices with contracts with customers and vendors. Also, you'll make sure that there is control points, checkpoints during the process. By the fact that there is encryption capability, it's also secure and safe. It has multi-factor authentication capabilities. It has a dashboard for your KPI tracking needs, and it also has workflow history tracking capabilities. You can process unlimited contracts with the help of it. And you can also sign it with the help of DocuSign or any other electronic signature platform that we have capabilities to integrate. There are many different references that we can list here. These are some of them. Contract management application is an enterprise level application that help organizations manage contracts digitally. Customer contracts, vendor contracts, and any type of contracts can be managed on this application. It is scalable, it is mature, and it is secure to help you manage your contracts on-site as well as remotely. By the fact that it also has the portal capabilities as a customer portal and or vendor portal, it will also help you save time and money when you're running your day-to-day operations. So you can let EBA contract management application take care of the mundane tasks and digitize and automate your contract management process. Okay, great. So that was the high-level introduction of EBA platform. It is the platform, it is the technology that we use to create contract management application. Now, let's show and tell. Let us show you EBA platform, and also we'll show you contract management as well. So for this, I like to invite first of all Porva Desai to our virtual stage. Porva will be showing you how EBA platform looks, feels, and it is some of its benefits to help you digitize and automate your business processes. Once Porva is done, I'll take over the screen and we'll continue our executive webinar session. Porva, if you're ready, please share your screen.
Yep, thank you, Kevin. So welcome to my demonstration today on EBA. So EBA is our business process automation platform, and it is a web-based system and can be accessed from any web browser after deploying it onto your cloud or on-premise server. It is also a permission-based system, so not everyone can see everything in the system, and you can access what you're supposed to based upon your position, profession, department, and group. So this is the main dashboard of EBA. So for example, we have these interactive widgets here. For example, we have some of our approvals, as well as some of our last visited documents. And we also have some of our favorited documents. So EBA also has a notification system on the dashboard here to get your latest updates. And on your left here is the main menu of EBA. So EBA is a modular structure. So we have 4 main modules, which include the document management module, as well as records management, workflow management, and dashboard. So we'll first start off with the workflow management module. So here is where we have some of our approvals, notifications, sent items, as well as messages. And we also have a tab for applications. So EBA consists of various types of applications from production management, quality management, project management, as well as sales and marketing, legal, finance and accounting, and HR. So for example, if we need to file an expense declaration, we can do that right here. And we also have some other forms that are available in the HR application. So let's, for example, file an expense declaration here. So we would have to create a new record. Okay, so here is where we can put in the information for this expense claim form. So for example, we can put in the expense details here. So we can put in the type of expense, for example, transportation, food, housing. So in this case, let's say if it's a food expense, and we can also input the date as well as different currency. And we can also input the expense amount along with any other description. And we can also add any other attachments that we need to. So once we fill out all the information here for this expense claim form, we can send it out. And on our left here, we have the flow scheme for this specific form. So for example, we would start off with the creation of the document by the flow starter, and then they would then send it out to the manager. And the manager can either then approve the request or reject it. So in the case that they require some other additional documents, and so they would reject the document and it would be sent back to the flow starter. And the flow starter would then get a notification. And if they were to approve it and the amount is less than 500, it would be sent out to the finance department. And the finance department can then either reject or approve. So if they were to approve it, the flow starter would then get a notification and they can then export it to a PDF file. And that would essentially be the end of this particular flow. So next we have our document management module. So the way this module is set up is that we have different libraries, and in our libraries, we have our folders, and in those folders, we have our documents. So as you can see here, we have all the different kinds of libraries, and we can also see the date of creation as well as the creator. So in order to view it, let's just go ahead and open one of the folders. As you can see here, we have our documents open. So EBA contains document formats from a PDF file, Excel, Word, PowerPoint, audio, and video. And as you can see here, we also have the date of creation of the document, as well as the last modification date, as well as who the creator was, as well as the type and the version. And in order to view our documents, we actually do not need any other type of solution or software. EBA has a built-in browser that enables you to view your documents. So for example, let's view this one right here. Okay, so on our right here is the version. So here we have different versions of the document available, and we can select a specific version that we want to view, or we can also add a different version, and we can even compare different versions of the document. So here is our document right here. And up here, as you can see, we can also download a document or send it through mail. And we can also take notes on the document. So to do that, we would come here and we would add a new note. And here we can put the description in. So we also have the ability to control who is able to see our notes on the document depending upon their user and role. And if we come back here, we have a tab for security. So since I'm logged in as the administrator, I have the ability to control who can view my document or download, print, modify, and some other actions. So I can either allow or deny access depending upon the person's role, position, profession, department, and group. And also in this, we can also send out an external link of the document. And we also have a tab for history. So here we can see the history of the document. As you can see, we can see who the last user was, as well as the action that they had, and when they last accessed this particular document. So in terms of security, this is a very good feature to have, as you can better monitor the activity on your document. And next we have our records management module. So the setup is very similar to the document management module. However, they are different because the document management module consists of live documents, whereas the records management module consists of completed documents. For example, we have our certificates, as well as some human resources documents, as well as invoices, for example. And next we have our dashboard module. So as you saw in the previous PowerPoint that we have these interactive widgets to better monitor our KPIs of our company. And these are interactive widgets, and you can always customize them the way that you prefer to. And we have tapped that right here. And we can also export it to an Excel or a PDF file. Also in this dashboard module, we have a dashboard for maintenance and its administration panel. So once again, we have interactive widgets. So for example, we have a list of all the companies on the left here. So if I were to choose a different company, for example, let's see if I were to do this one right here. So as you can see, all the other widgets change according to the company that I choose. So I could do a different one. And just like before, you can always design it and customize it, the widgets that you want to. If you want to add different widgets or take some out, you can always do that. And you can always export it to a PDF or an Excel file. And lastly, we have our delegations. So if you want to create a new delegation, you can do that right here. So there are different types of delegations in EBA. So for example, we have full delegation as well as process-based delegation or position-based. So in this case, let's say we're doing a position-based delegation. So we would then have to choose the position of the person that we want to delegate it to, as well as the delegation start and end date. And this concludes my demonstration today on EBA on a high level, and I will now hand back over to Kevin.
Oh, thank you very much for your demonstration. As you saw, let me take over the screen so we can continue. Okay, perfect. So as you saw during the demonstration of Porva, EBA is easy to use, and you can digitize and automate your business process on the platform. In addition to workflow capabilities, it also has document management and records management capabilities and dashboard capabilities. So by design, EBA is ready to digitize and automate all of your business processes. Now, let's demonstrate with let's show and tell contract management application built on EBA platform. For that, I'd like to invite my colleague, Sam Watt, to our virtual stage, and Sam will be demonstrating contract management application built on EBA platform. Sam, if you're ready, please take over the screen.
Sure. Okay, can you hear me?
I hear you very well, yes.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Great.
Also, we can see your screen, Sam. Thank you.
Okay. So you see EBA on the screen, right?
That is correct. Looks beautiful.
Okay, good. So thank you for joining today's webinar, and thank you, Kevin and Crawford, for your presentation and demonstration. In the following, I will show you the application for contract management. And this is one of the sample processes that we put together in this demo environment. And by using this application, it helps you manage all your contracts and legal documents digitally. As Crawford mentioned, there are two sides for every single application that we have in EBA, which is the form side and also the flow side. What I'm showing today, they are not static or they are not constant in our system. Anytime based upon your actual operation and also your preference, we will design the form layout and also the flow for you. And by using this application, you can manage the contract with your vendors, suppliers, or customers. So say right now I have my vendor, and then I can choose it from a list. All this vendor information, those are saved in EBA itself, or if it it is coming from an ERP system. So if there is no vendor record that you can find in the list, also you can get in like a new vendor, then we can create a new one directly and connect all those legal documents or contract with this vendor. So say right now I have this vendor name, and then also I can choose the document type, like the legal document or the contract that we are uploading. If that is an NDA, office of price, partnership agreement, all these items in the drop down, they are configurable. And right after that, we can upload our contract for this NDA, which I've selected, or we can generate one with the template that we have saved in this application. Then we can enter all the information, and those will be mapped with the templates that we have created. Saying the recipient's name, like a company ABC123321, and then we can also enter the owner address and also the recipient address. And what you will see next is when we click this generate button, then there will be a contract generated as a PDF file automatically by the system. So you don't have to open or manage all your contract from your Microsoft Word and export it into PDF. And instead, by using this application, you can generate it and manage it digitally in our system. You can see the owner name, recipient name is exactly the same that I have just entered, along with the address as well. So this is how we can manage the contract and generate it in our system. And if there's any attachment, addendum, you're more than welcome to attach it into this application. So you can browse your local, and then you can get into your drive and upload your documents right away into our system. Once it is ready, then this attachment will be connected with your application, which you can also open your documents within the built-in browser of EVA. EVA supports different file formats, as before mentioned, like Word, Excel, PowerPoint, PDF, image, and even video and audio. So those can be uploaded and opened in the system. In addition, in this application, you can define the expiration date of your contract and ask the system to send you a reminder at the week, 2, 3, 4, or so on ahead this contract is expired. Once it is ready, then we can send this out, and this request will be sent to the approver based upon the workflow that we set up. So right now, you see Larry is the manager or the approver. With the admin privilege, I can log in as Larry. And let me switch my account to Larry. And after that, I can manage the request by coming to my home page. I can find this request and have a quick connection with approving it or rejecting it. Okay. I can see the same data set as I'm the requester, and then I can review all this information and make my decision. Okay. And in this contract management application, you can also find the integration with DocuSign as well. Like for our contract, it has to be signed by someone, or at least from the recipient. So how we can do that? There is an option that we can manage by using DocuSign. So as the final approver, I will show you real quick. Like as the final approver, I can send this contract to a person, and that person can sign this particular contract. So let's say we have the vendor contract management application, and then I can open this one. You can tell from the name, the date and time, also the vendor name, that is exactly the one that we have just created. Then I can send this to the one who should sign on this paper, and I'm going to make it myself. So after we approve it, then there will be an envelope sent by the DocuSign to my email address. So what next happen is I can go to my email address. 1 second. I can go to my email, and then I can find the email coming from DocuSign. Okay. And this is the one that I just received. Okay. And then I can reveal the document. After hitting the button, it will take us to DocuSign, which allow me to sign the document, like sign it here, and then I can edit it, my signature, and then saying it should be like this, and then adopt and sign it, and finish. That's how easy you can sign your document with the integration and also enjoy the benefits from our application of EBA. Later on, you will receive an email from and saying you are all set and going back to EBA. So now EBA is waiting DocuSign to send the signed document back to the system, and all those contracts will be recorded in our system. Meaning, we can always pull up the previous record, like those are pending contracts. Like we have the one that we just created. We are waiting for DocuSign to send this back to us. Then I can find all the pending contracts. Also, we can have our reporting tool that shows you all the complete and valid contracts, and also the expired contracts, like all those contracts, those are expired. We can find all of them by using our contract, and we can keep tracking the availability and of our contract as well. If we have anyone, we want to renew our contract, then we can refer to our previous record and create a new contract with this particular vendor, supplier, or customer. And then we also showed you the mobile application, and I'm going to connect it. 1 second.
And what I'm showing on my screen is my smartphone is running in Android system. So EBA mobile application, it is available for Android and iOS device. So after downloading this EBA mobile application on your smartphone or tablet, then you can connect to your own EBA. You can use exact same credentials for logging in your mobile application. And on your homepage, after you log in, you can find all the pending tasks and also the notification on this homepage. Also, we can find all the applications that we have in our EBA, and I can also open it within the built-in browser of the system. So saying I'm going to upload a new contract, then I will see the fields that allowed me to pick and choose, saying the vendor name, and also making the attachment. So those will be shown in this mobile application. Like vendor name, the document type, for example, and also the expiration date, that we can choose it from a calendar, from our handheld device, and make it the reminder, so forth and so on. After that, we can make our action, like sending it, or like discard this record. It's come to the end of my demonstration. Thank you very much.
And thank you for your demonstration of contract management application. Let me take over the screen. Our executive organization. Great. As you saw during Sam's demonstration, you can manage any type of contract on contract management application powered by EBA platform. You can manage your contracts digitally. You can receive your notifications, reminders. There is also delegation and escalation capabilities. You can manage your customer contracts, vendor contracts, NDA, professional service contracts, and any type of contracts on this application, which makes it much easier for you while you are managing your contracts. You can easily retrieve them. Also, you can have reports. And you can also have a dashboard to see how you are doing, as for your KPIs, as for the progress of your contracts, depending on the type of contracts that you are doing. Some of the contracts that our customers are actually managing have phases on it, and those phases, completion of those phases, dictates the payment terms, for example. Those also can be managed on this application. So there is also project management capabilities of this application that we have on EBA platform. In addition, with the help of EBA, you can also automate your accounts payable or accounts receivable operations, which depends on the contract that you make with your customer and vendor. So some of the questions that we receive from you, actually very practical questions. For example, one of the questions, maybe Sam, you can address this question, is I have many different type of contracts coming from Word files or PDF files. Is it possible to transfer those files in bulk into EBA platform to use contract management application?
Yes, absolutely. You can upload all your documents together into our contract management application and save that in the document management module or in our database.
Thank you, Sam. So that's very important. It is because we may have hundreds, perhaps thousands of contracts available coming from many years of operations. So you can actually transfer them into EBA in groups, in bulk, to save time and to be able to retrieve all those contracts that you have with the help of EBA digitally. Another question that we always receive about contract management is, can we only manage vendor contracts on these applications? So I can also address that. You can manage any type of contracts. So vendor contracts is a type of contract that you can manage on this application. You can also manage your customer contracts, NDAs, and other types of contracts with many different types of templates that you may have. So that is also available for you. Is there any limit for the workflow levels for reviews and approvals on contract management application? For what, do we have any limits as for workflow schemes that we're going to have on contract management application on EBA platform?
You said limitation?
Yes. No limits. No limits, right? So we can
Yes.
You can actually design any type of workflow with no limits as for number of hierarchy or approvals, perhaps. So that's one of the capabilities of EBA, is to have a limit, having workflows with no limits or any limitations. That's actually very, very important. You can have as many workflows as you want. Depends on your conditions, of course. Depends on the set rules that you have. But as for number of workflow or approvals that you're gonna have, as for your company's hierarchy, there's actually no limit. These are the main questions that we receive all the time about contract management application. If you'd like to learn more about EBA platform, you can visit our website, bimserint.com and .net. Also, if you'd like to schedule a demo session with us, you can send us an email at bimserint@bimserint.com. You can also reach us via our website. We have a live chat tool. We also have our email addresses available on our website for your convenience. We'll be happy to schedule time with you, with my colleagues, and we'll be happy to listen to your contract management business requirements, expectations, and challenges so that we can address with our application. I'd like to thank you for your time and thank you for your interest. We are looking forward to having you at our coming executive webinar series. Thank you and have a nice day.